Boxing Bro UK, support this guys. RBG Kurdistan.
Hello everybody, this is Boxing Bros UK. I am a the boss Chris. This is my co-host Andrew the Boxing Brain. Today is our reactions to what the fuck happened yesterday. Firstly, I'll give my reaction. I want to say I knew it. This is what I said in my prediction. Who's saying like Dubois, he's improved, he's so much better. This time he can do it. For me, he hasn't improved, really, because he could be overhyped, overconfident, take risks that he thinks going to work because he's proper believing in himself. And Usyk can, like, make him quit because he's just going to ping him, counter him, and he's not going to let him hit him. And then Dubois can go from there right down to there, like, oh, shit, I'm not that much better. And I'm really, really getting my arse handed to me. And it's in my hometown, and he could just go down that old road and we could see him taking a knee and quitting. I think that he's just on this, he just can't be beat. He's just too good. He's too good. There you go.
I just want to say before you come back in on that was with Proper Boxing. It's on Audible, Amazon Prime podcast. It's also on our channel. Check it out. Really good convo with Sonny. We're hoping maybe to work something out. Maybe the slot with him, but Chris called it. I wasn't too sure.
Exactly that.
And I said to him, "So what you're saying, Chris, is you think he might revert to type?" And Dave Allen said something just to finish this as well. Our immediate reaction. He said he felt Dubois gave up or didn't want to know a minute into the fight. How about that?
Oh, really?
How about that? I had to chuck that one in there.
It's true.
So,
like, in that video, because it was a bit longer than that, Proper Boxing, he edited some bits out. Because they also said that Usyk was going to be pissed off with all the trash talking and go Michael Jordan on him. And he was going to stop him inside 6 rounds.
Oh, Proper, done us dirty.
Yeah.
Just give us your, because I want to get you just your immediate reaction, because this is what we're going to do now after the big fight. We're going to remember, people, we're going to get on it quick. Little 10, 15 minutes here, and then we'll do the full one on Monday. This is not going to be a new format. So, choose us over the other channels.
Listen to us.
What's your immediate, you're still gassed like me, just your immediate...
I thought Dubois started quite well, to be fair. Like, I don't agree with Dave Allen. And then it just happened, like I said, he just realised he's out of his depth. He's not as good as he thought he was, and he capitulated. No, I gave him round 3. Yeah, I gave him round 3. And round 4 was kind of a swing round. I gave him round 3 and I gave him round 4. And he got knocked out in round 5. But Usyk won the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So, I just think it was just an amazing performance. The only thing is that I will say, like, Usyk was taking risks.
Yeah.
He was taking, like, Usyk was going for the knockout.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't doing it, but he was doing it in his Usyk weird style. Like, he wasn't going, like, walking people down like a Golovkin, or it was a different kind of style of walking someone down and going for the KO, because he was coming in
down, mate.
When he was close, and he was just pinpointing it right, and then he was landing overhand backhands, and he got clipped a few times by Dubois, took him well, and then Dubois just couldn't find him, started hitting fresh air all over the place. And he was just sublime he was. Yeah, you can't argue with that, man. And then, like, now he's getting all the plaudits. He's the greatest ever. I think people are getting a bit carried away though with that. For me,
we'll get into that. That's going to be the next. That's going to be next.
Oh, was that next?
Topic.
Yeah, all right, no worries. Yeah. So give us your live reaction when it finished. What did you think?
Oh, mate, I was going mental. I was absorbed right from the. We're going to do some of the undercard fights tomorrow as well. But I was really absorbed, like, straight away with the walkout. I love Usyk. Looked absolutely as laser focused as he could be. And I definitely think Daniel Dubois too. I definitely feel like Daniel disrespected him when he got in that ring that time after the Fury fight. Some of the bars. The thing is, he looked super, super focused. And I was, and then when he finished the job, I was just, oh, fucking hell, I was going mental. I was just shouting, screaming. I was just really absorbed. That for me is probably his greatest performance. Greatest performance of his career at heavyweight, for sure. One of the great heavyweight performances, definitely in the company. We'll get onto that in a minute. One of the great performances in Germany, in heavyweight, full stop. But I just thought he just came out And look, use what superlative you want, right? Use whatever you want. Magician, legend, conductor, composer, wizard, master, stupendous, maestro, tremendous, fabulous, fantastic, sexy, brilliant. Whatever you want. Use whatever superlative you want. He's all of that. But I can't. If I had to go with one, I'd probably go conductor, Chris, right? Because the way he uses that right hand, he mesmerises people with the right hand, and we know he does this anyway. But hitting from different angles, jab, and the speed of it, and it is almost like, I don't know what it is, but Dubois been in there against massive punchers like AJ and people like that, taking shot after shot after shot, right hand from Hrgovic. And Usyk just seems to dismantle people, absolutely dismantle people. And so I'm going with the conductor, mate, because he just seems to everyone seems to sing to his tune. So that's my initial reaction. There we are. Generational talent, Chris, isn't he?
The thing is, it's like but that was a new style. That's a new. Usyk's never fought like that. And I do believe that they pissed him off. I believe number one, jumping in the ring after he beat Fury for the second time, snatching the mic when Ade said, "Don't do it, don't do it." Then telling him that he's not a true fucking Christian or whatever. Going on and on and on at him, saying that about the low blow, because he milked it. And I do believe in his head he thought, you keep going on about that low blow. I'm going to make you think you wish that it wasn't like that. I'm going to make you wish to regret that. I'm going to beat you so bad that no one can ever say you beat me on that technical low blow ever again. That's what his mentality was. That's what his mentality was, I'm telling you.
Conclusive, wasn't it? Absolutely conclusive.
So he even got hit with 2 low blows. And he did his little complaining to the ref, slapping his legs, but the ref didn't care, just ignored him. So, but then, you know what Usyk did? Like the warrior he is, thought, I'm not going to get any sway doing that today, and he didn't complain again, and he fucking got on with it.
Yeah, man. So where do you rank that in terms of bearing in mind the form Daniel Dubois was coming in? Because you have to, people are going to take Dubois apart a little bit because of his performance, and we'll end the video with that. But where do you rank that? Bearing in mind, he's 30, he had the same birthday as Muhammad Ali, January 17th. Same height, same weight, pretty much. Olympic pedigree, weird similarities, Muhammad Ali, and definitely in that conversation alongside him now, isn't he, for years to come. But where do you rank that, taking into account Dubois' form? Very, very, prime of his, well, not even in his prime, but, young, hungry lion. In terms of that performance, the way he dispatched of him, where do you think that ranks in the pantheon of heavyweight wins for you, Chris?
So, for me, Usyk's best wins at heavyweights is still Fury.
Yeah.
Dubois is not the manner of the win and what it means. Obviously, he's beat AJ twice. He's beat Fury twice, and everyone kept going on about that low blow. And obviously, Dubois is young, hungry, but it's not like beating Dubois is his best win. But on a resume, as a fighter, the best person he's beat, because it just goes to show how shot AJ was. Because when AJ fought Usyk, he did a lot better than Dubois both times. He landed more punches on Usyk. And he himself nearly got knocked out, but didn't.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So it just goes, that's how shot AJ was. And Dubois took too much confidence from that win, I believe.
I mean, that's a fair point. And I'm just...
So that win, the meaning of it cements his legacy. That's what it does in the heavyweight division. Because he's beat every world champion in his generation, apart from Wilder, twice.
Oh, mate.
Both convincingly. And I don't think anyone's ever done that. They've beat everyone in their generation convincingly twice. Even Muhammad Ali.
Undisputed twice. What, 2-3 times now?
Yeah, Muhammad Ali 3 times. 1-2, lost 1. Fought Edward Norton 3 times. Edward Norton 3 times. 1-2, lost 1. So Usyk's quite special what he's done there. It's unique.
I just want to add to it, and I know everyone said this, and I've said this previously. 2-time gold medalist. Best probably cruiserweight ever, even over Holyfield for me. And I know Chris has said this before. Best cruiserweight ever. Beat everyone, Gassiev, Bellew, everybody. Moves up to heavyweight. And I agree with Frank Warren, actually, because this comes out, he's not really a small heavyweight. 6'3", 16.5 stone. He really grew into the division. But he was It's just we got to have the land of the fucking Goliaths now with like Fury, AJ, Wilder, Dubois, all 6'5" plus, all of them, and massive men. So Usyk is that little bit smaller, but he is a full, big, strong heavyweight for sure, beating everyone in his era twice, undisputed at cruiser, undisputed twice. What now at heavyweight? There's absolutely no argument now. No argument. I don't want to see any of it on social media. And of course, people will. That, look, where you put him in that top three, Lewis and Ali, doesn't matter. He's in the conversation, Chris, now, isn't he? For years to come.
100%.
That's what I wanted to get your reaction to.
Yeah. So when you talk about, because you have people who are in the Hall of Fame, and then you have people who are elite greatest of all time in their weight classes, that they don't need to be in the Hall of Fame. Everyone knows that they're number 1, 2, they're the top 5 or top 4 best. But he's in that conversation. You can't compare eras, but he's there. He's there. He has to be. Because the only thing is that people are going to come back at is he hasn't got many defenses, but he's fought the best. And he's beat them twice. And it's a different era now. That's why you can't compare eras, because when Muhammad Ali was boxing, there was only one belt. And then I think after 10
4-belt
years,
era.
And then in 10 years of his career, there was only 2 belts. You only need 2 belts to be undisputed. Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, there was only 3. And now there's 4.
Good shout. So maybe I
fight regularly. So it's really hard, but because of how they hardly fight regular, you have to give Usyk his respect for his wins. You have to.
Yeah, and obviously we're going to do much more of a wider conversation tomorrow. So if you're interested in hearing more from us, we're going to talk about this more tomorrow. But just wanted to get sort of our initial, like we say, reactions out. So moving on, as we sort of round up, moving on to Dubois quickly, because we got a sort of, I know you've got a strong opinion on this in terms of quit, and I'll just give my quick before we go on to it tomorrow. I'll give my quick, and then you give your little. I think there was a lot coming into this. The momentum he's on, the build up. I didn't really like personally they seem to psychologically with him. We was around the build up all week, the weigh-in, the press conference. We spoke to George Fox. Me and Chris was trying to get a feel for where he was at. A lot of kind of external referencing going on, doing a lot of talking for him. The manager piping up a lot, but he was piping up a lot, poking the bear. Daniel not doing really much talking, kind of doing a lot of the talking for him. I didn't really like that. I don't think I'd said at the press conference, he looks maybe a bit rattled to me. I don't know if he's locked in. Is he getting a bit overwhelmed? Chris alluded to it. Is he relying too much on those Hrgovic, Miller, AJ? I mean, that version of AJ was shot to bit. I'm just saying it analytically as I speak. And he got in there.
Before, the proof's in the pudding with that, AJ.
Yeah, and then after the first round, got in there, falling over his front foot, looked completely overwhelmed, wasn't throwing enough. Where was the second phase? Stopped letting his hands go, stopped letting the right hand go, wasn't sticking it to the body. Usyk was then Usyk's a fucking genius, I swear to God. You would never have planned, Chris. You would never have planned for an Usyk chokeholding, going back up against the ropes and in the corner, right? He's a fucking genius, right? He goes in, and I think Dubois was almost looking to say, hang on, this went in the script. He's going up in a corner. Surely that's the worst place for him to be. Dubois then closes a gap a bit. Usyk starts fucking smashing him to bits in the corner, then pivots around and says, have some of that, my fucking son. This guy's on and weren't in the script.
He was still young, yeah. So what he needs to do going forward is he needs to learn to tuck up properly. I said it. Didn't I say it? With his chicken arms, his arms out here.
Wedge guard.
And Usyk kept catching him with the lead left hook. Did you see it? Or was it a right hook? No, it's right hook, lead right hook.
Lead right,
yeah. So it was a right hook, like a lead right hook. So he pretending to be jabbing and then he step around and hit him with a hook. And it's like an anchor punch. Not much power on it, but he kept getting hit on the chin with it. And after about 5 or 6 times, it's not that nice, I'm guessing.
He done a lumberjack job on him, mate. You're taking the axe to a great oak, right? Because that's what Dubois is. And it takes a while to take that oak tree down, but you just keep stabbing away, varying up the pressure, just keep touching him, different kind of speeds and power. And he just took the oak tree down, and I'll just create a lot of debate whether he quits. And waking up this morning, and I was adamant. I was saying to Chris, I don't agree with that, because we don't always agree. And I thought, no, I think he was just overwhelmed, knew he couldn't win, knew actually that's preservation, live to fight another day. I'm a young man. But you still could argue that's a form of quitting. It's semantics. But I'll let you come back in, Chris, on this, because I know that's something you want to...
So it's not that he was defeated. He was defeated, but I know he was sat down on his arse and that camera was on him. He could have got up and he chose not to. So for me, quitting something is, if you look in the dictionary, you can continue doing something, but you choose not to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of the way he quit, like no one can blame him because he was soundly defeated. To be fair, if Don Charles loved him,
I don't blame him.
Don Charles sort of threw the towel in. So it's not nice to say that he quit, but he did. It's a fact. He did quit.
Yeah.
He could have got up. He could have got up, and he chose not to get up.
Do you think sometimes in that situation, Chris, that the towel didn't come in, did it? Did I miss that? It didn't come in.
No, the towel didn't come in, but it should have come in.
Yeah. So do you think in that situation, right, Don Charles, massively experienced, we've spoke to him. Do you think in that situation, when he's gone down the second time, he's a young man, mentally, he clearly needs a lot of stimulant? Look, this is my take on that. Daniel Dubois, in the cold, hard loneliness of night, when we're all going to bed at 10, 11 o'clock, we're with ourselves and our minds. We all are. Right, that is when you show true strong mentality. Someone like Usyk ain't ruminating, ain't overthinking. He knows what he's got to do. He knows who he is. My personal opinion is, I don't think maybe Daniel Dubois does. I think he needs a lot of moral support and external support. And I feel when he was on his back, like you say, looking up, this is just what I would say to Don Charles. It's not a criticism, but this is what I'd say in an interview. Save him from himself. He ain't going to win. Chuck the towel in.
No, he should have. Don Charles should have thrown the towel in, because if I was Don Charles, I would have been looked in his eyes and I would have known that he's going to quit. He's not getting up. Doesn't matter how much his dad's screaming at him. And that's another thing.
Don't talk about his dad. We'll be here for another 15 minutes.
Yeah. How can your dad come from the audience, push the coach out the way who you pay, and start talking shit like that? And that's another reason why he fucked up, because your dad's not a coach. Yeah, he's not even in the corner. He's not even down as being a cornerman. It's not even allowed. That's the reason should have said to him, "Get back to your fucking seat. What are you doing? You're not on the sheet for being a cornerman." What's all that about?
Sorry, guys. Hopefully your fight is enjoyable and you're staying with us, because it's only meant to be a quick. But when you've got a massive event like this and so many moving parts,
so hard. I forgot about that.
It's trying to you've like fixing your car of a morning, and you're like, I'll just do a bit of this, and then the fucking old engine needs putting back together. And you're like, I'm going to be here for hours. Oh, fuck. David done a great job on TalkSport, by the way, Dave and he was almost so honest that I wonder whether TalkSport will invite him back, because he's the sort of pundit I want to see more of. I'm sick of Spencer Oliver.
Tell the truth.
I'm not. I don't. But I'm sick. I want to hear more impassioned response. That's what I want to hear. And he said, basically, he was saying, what the fuck? He said, if that was me, his dad should have been nowhere near. What the fuck? Let the trainer do his job. That was an absolute shit show. I'm really firm on that point, Chris. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I can't say any more because I'll be here all day.
We can't get into it because it's just like, Charles, step over to the right. And then the dad's saying to do this. And then he's standing there and getting his head punched in.
Fury all over again, isn't it?
At least Fury put his dad on the coach's team and put him in the corner. His dad didn't get out of the fucking audience and start fucking trying to be a coach.
I know his dad, but let me just add a bit of levity to that. His dad has been tremendous for Daniel. He's handpicked the team. You know, he's been done wonders for his children, right? As a father, as a mentor. Let me just make clear on that. But know your station and know your place. That was, for me, unprofessional and didn't help the situation. He's overwhelmed already. He's in there against Mozart, right? Let's have it right. He's in there against Beethoven. Right, you're dancing to his tune. He's already fucked mentally, and then he's got Don Charles and his dad ruining his head. Like it's a shit show.
And you know, Dubois always listens to his dad when he should be listening to Don Charles.
He will. He will though, wouldn't he, Chris? He stands
Where was the head movements? Where was the put your hands up? Where was the step to your right?
second and third phase, Chris. Where was the second and third?
The
The right,
phases.
where was the right hand?
Where were the body shots? Right, we need to go. Start. We've got to start.
Yeah. How long has it been? Half an hour. Anyway, sub,
like and
share.
subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Check
Tune in tomorrow.
Check out our prediction video because we got this fight bang on to the specifics.